Alright everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to my channel. It is time to remove the Intel 3rd Gen components out of the Spectra C100, clean it up, get everything ready, and do the rebuild to get all the components ready to go inside the Commies Classical Storage Master. Yes. And the reason why I chose the Storage Master is because it reminds me of the Dark Flash DL29 case. All mesh, no tempered glass. And that's the case I was going for. Now the reason why I chose this case because one, it was on sale. Two, I like the dark tint so you can't hardly see too much going on the inside. And three, was my second presentation build that I did in this case. Now I might sell this case here, or I might use it to rebuild to one of my entertainment systems I have. I haven't decided on that yet, but when I do, then I'll bring you that video and explaining why I'm switching and why I'm going away from the case of whether it's the T7 or the DIY PC Solo T2. Alright, enough talking. Let's go ahead and remove all the components out of the Spectra C100 and get it ready to go in the Commies Classical Storage Master. Alright, let's do this. Alright everybody, she's done. All I have to do now is just give her a quick blow down with my blower, and that's why basically I might just go ahead on and add new CPU paste on my GPU as well as my CPU. Give my hard drives a cleaning. Give the RS Gain AGW 550 80 plus bronze power supply a quick blow off, and that's why basically it. Now I love this Spectra C100. I don't know if I'm going to be selling it or keeping it with the up here RGB fans. It has, you see the fan controller hanging from here, so it do not have ARGB hookup sync to the motherboard, so you have to run the colors simultaneously by connecting the switch to a solid connect on your power supply. But other than that, she's pretty decent. Only thing I noticed with this is that one of the up here fans is going out, the LEDs are going out. It's kind of like blinking, like 3 lights are blinking. I noticed that there. I could have brought one, but it's best to go ahead and replace the whole entire set. Then just go ahead on and just replacing that one fan, because if you replace the one fan, another fan might go out. So that's the main reason why I'm gonna start going LED-less. That means no LEDs in my rebuild. It's just straight fans. The way I used to do it back in the old school days, back in 2000, 2001, 2002. Now, those days was great because I was on the socket 370 and the socket 462. Then I moved on to the socket 754, socket 478, and the socket 775 and beyond. Then I went to my AM2. But they all supported Windows 7 and Windows XP. But to do that there is a blessing because I understand the hardware. I love building PCs. Each motherboard I choose and mention those socket types, I understand the structure of where I was going with it. And y'all know back in 1990s, the early 90s, the late 90s, the early 2000s were low powered systems that was running Windows 98, Windows 95, and Windows XP. But our systems went to beyond where we could do more with them now. And this is my gaming setup here. It's on the 3rd gen Intel's i7 3770, sorry about that view, 3770. And this motherboard is playing some great titles for me from 2009 all the way to 2013 and a little beyond that. I just got to plug in my specs with PC Gamer to see I don't get no bottlenecking on the GPU or the CPU. And how I know that is the percentage level. If my GPU is 98% and my CPU is 60%, y'all already know where the structure where you're gonna get most of your bottleneck at. So, but I make sure everything is balanced. I make sure I can run the games on my system, and mostly retro puzzle games. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I can't wait to go ahead and get this baby rebuilt back up so I get back into Death Stranding. I had to put it in low settings because my VGA, my GPU is 3 gigabytes, and Death Stranding requires you a 4 gigabyte or better. But she don't bottleneck playing that game, and that's a blessing. And she plays it great at 1080p on my 60 hertz monitor, so that's a blessing. So just like I said, all I'm going to do now is give her a quick blow down, and get her ready for the rebuild in the Comb Ease Classical Storage Master. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.